See you guys.
So what have you seen from the Utah defense and what you've looked at so far?
They're aggressive, very aggressive. We just got to go out and use our speed. I think our tempo is going to be able to help us out this week. And, as long as we're doing what we're close to do and what our game plan is, we should be good.
Well, the Utes have been putting up big numbers this season. In the first 3 games, they've averaged like 70 points. You don't obviously want this to be a shootout, but you prepare if they lose one?
To be honest, we go out there, we try not to punt. We've had 2 games where we haven't punted yet, so we haven't punted once, so that's, good job. But we got to come out every week, and every time we get the ball, we got to try to score. And that's our goal, and that's what we try to do. I mean, the defense is going to do their job, and we trust that, it's not going to be a shootout. But if it is, we're going to move the ball, we're going to score some touchdowns, have some fun out there, put some points on the board and just get it rolling from there.
The team has a lot of time off, though. I mean, it's like your 4th game in 6 weeks. Yeah, so has that time off hurt you guys? Has it helped you guys?
It sort of just helped us in the aspect of, we have a little bit longer and we can set up our game plan a little bit more, watch some more film, and now we can sort of get our bodies under us. And, these next couple weeks are going to be some rough weeks. Surely we have no buys in the middle of this big part of the season, but it's helped us. We were able to fix some mistakes from the non-conference games, and now we're starting into Pac-12, so we're going to be ready for that.
How important is it to get your first Pac-12 this weekend and not wait to go and come back home?
Huge. Every game we got to win. So every game we got to take like it's our last, and we got to come in. No matter who we're playing, we just got to come in. And this is a Thursday game, so it's going to be a little different. We got to come in, play our game, have some fun, like I said, and come back with a W.
What is the biggest area of improvement for your offense this year?
Last season? I think communication. Watching film, I was just watching some film yesterday of us versus Utah last year, and I think the big thing with us was communication. Last year, we didn't really understand, the defensive aspects and fronts and looks and, what the tendencies are, but now we're able to understand, and, even me and Jake are talking, so I can just let him do his thing and, I can do mine, and there's a lot more ease and, relaxation back there in the pocket. So I feel like the communication part and knowing where everybody's going to be.
Last year's game was kind of a close, pretty ugly game.
Yeah.
And a lot of running. What did you kind of see from that game, just in terms of what went wrong or what went right?
Nothing really went wrong. We came out with a W, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Some games are going to, no game is going to be, how you expect it to be. No game is going to be perfect where you, blow out a team. But at the end of the day, no matter how we get the win, if we get the win, that's good in our books. It was a slow-paced game. I guess you could say it's rather slow compared to what we usually do, especially with the offensive scores. And, our defense played a great game. But this week, we just got to go in and play. We got to play fast tempo, and that's going to help us in our advantage.
Their defense kind of lend itself to making those games ugly and slow and that sort of thing?
I know a lot of teams will try to slow down the tempo of our offense and how we play the game, but, it's really on us with our substitutions. We just have to be on what we're doing and understand that no matter what they do, as long as we keep moving the chains, we'll just keep the fast tempo going.
What's the key to making sure you guys dictate the tempo compared to them? Is it just converting third downs?
Yeah, I think third downs is a big one for us. Surely in this offense, going 3 and outs is not good in this offense. Surely with how fast we go, so the defense could be right back on the field. So we just have to be able to convert on third downs, make the big plays, and score some touchdowns.
Seems like you guys have pretty easily dictated the pace so far after the first 3 games.
Yeah, and we've done a good job, but we can still do a lot better. And that's what we're out here grinding every day for it. First time we practice on a Sunday in a while, so it's a little different. But we're still out here trying to get better. And as long as we keep pushing ourselves, we can easily be a national champion. I'd like to throw that out there.
You talked a lot about fast tempo. Is that something you guys did all week? Were you guys working at a fast pace all week?
Yeah, we've been moving extremely fast these past couple of days and for the last couple of practices. So it should show on Thursday. We've been moving extremely fast.
The pass-run ratio for this team is, pretty close to 1. What do you think is like the identity of your offense so far?
I feel like the run sets up the passes. Coach Mazzoni loves to throw the ball out, so if we run too much, I'm for sure say something, and we got to start throwing. But if we throw too much, obviously we're gonna have to run the ball. It's a balance. It's a big balance with the team. But I feel like this offense, it balances itself out because at the end of the day, teams can't decide which one we're gonna do or get a hint on which one we're gonna do just because we can do either or. If he wants to run, we'll run. If he wants to throw, like I want to do, we'll throw the ball.
Might Utah have any particular weaknesses or strengths that you guys might use to adapt in terms of the play calling?
Nah, you know, as long as we play our game, you know, we tendency don't try to make our game plan around the team. As long it's pretty much on what we do and how we're coached to do and our rules. And you know, as long as we're going through protections right, we're going through our run blocking assignments and stuff. Whatever they do is, you know, whatever they do. As long as we play our game and, you know, have some fun out there, we'll be good.
You said the run's been setting up the passes. How has Jordan been, you know, stepping up in the role since Franklin left?
Real good, you know, and that was a big question before this season started. But it's not just him. I mean, we have a whole squad of running backs back there when you got Paul Perkins and Manfro and JJ doing his thing back there. So, I mean, the O-line, give credit to them because, you know, without them, they wouldn't be running the ball like that. So they're doing a great job back there. And, you know, our running backs are just making the first man miss and taking it off.